Rainicorns, it is Ellie, and today is Friday, February 7th. I was doing some thinking last night, and I went ahead and started redecorating my room. Like at this point, I'm 22 years old, and after already moving out twice, I just decided to take a longer time to slowly process my moving, because the first reason I moved out, it wasn't the best situation, and it sucks to feel like you're forced to remove yourself from a situation, and now being back at home, I am not in that same situation anymore, even though sometimes it still feels that way, but it's it's a totally different situation. I have a child now. I'm a lot older, and so the same stuff that used to be pulled on me isn't going to be pulled anymore. So it's a different level of treatment. So it's better. It's still not what I would like for it to be, which is why I'm still I am going to move out, but I'm probably going to take a while to process and think about it before I actually decide to do it. But with that being said, it's just been kind of busy this morning. I was moving some furniture so MJ will have an easier time with his toys. As you can see and hear, he's going through all of his stuff, and he's a lot better able to play on demand rather than me having to set stuff up for him, because how it was we would go to the living room, and then he would play in there, and then come back in here, play with some of his toys. But I moved everything into here in our room, so he wouldn't have to do all that. He loves to be around me. He does not like to be by himself, so that's one of the things. But I also don't want clutter around the entire house. My house is very different from my family house, and I just don't operate the same way, so sometimes I just have to just do things to make things look better and to feel better in the atmosphere, because it's just but anyway, this is my hair right now. In a previous video, I let you guys know that I straightened my hair, and I'm just gonna undo it real quick. This is kind of a random vlog. It's just me being me. There's no real point to it. Okay. So, yeah, this is one side. It's like I said, it's not pin straight or anything. It's just not poofy in its natural state anymore. I've had it just flattened out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and unbraid the other side. Okay, so this is what both sides down looks like. I'm going to definitely probably comb it while I'm talking. I don't know what to talk about. How are you guys doing? It's 2020. We're officially in February. Happy Black History Month. One of my favorite Black History figures is Madam C.J. Walker. She invented the hot comb and a few other hair products for African American women, and I really appreciate that. And one of the things that people don't really talk about is the fact that she had a sales associate program thing, and so she would sell her. It was kind of like Mary Kay, similar to Mary Kay. She would sell her products, so you could also be a representative and sell her products too. So go get my hair clips. He just picked up my hair clips and threw them on the floor. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was really cool. And also, she was the first African American woman millionaire. And so, in this day's time, that probably would have been a billionaire. So that's insane. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, I just like stuff like that. I went to go see Harriet, and I really liked it. And I found out that a lot of people hated it, and I don't understand why. I love history, especially Black history. And for someone to say that they hate that movie, I don't know. Maybe it was the fact that it was the fact that Harriet was a Christian that they hated, and they were it's disrespectful to who we are as African Americans, but it's like, I don't think people really understand this concept. Okay, maybe we weren't Christians before we came to America. Maybe that's true. But go get it. Go get it. Yeah, go get it. You dropped it.
Truck.
But
Green truck.
okay, go get your green truck. But maybe learning about Christianity helped us, because what people, I don't understand this thing about it. Yes, white people in that time were terrible and they were oppressive, and they didn't even treat their slaves how they were supposed to treat slaves. Like in the Bible, it tells you how you're supposed to treat slaves, and they were not abiding by that. So, I mean, that, okay, true. But also, the Israelites were also slaves, and what they became free. And it's like, the book of Exodus actually wasn't taught to slaves, and they didn't want, white people didn't want black people to know about that part of the Bible, because they didn't want them to have the mindset to be free, which, I mean, you know, obviously, that's the wrong part that I'm saying. What was supposed to happen during slavery, MJ, stop yelling. Thank you. What was supposed to happen during slavery was a lot of, the first, shipment of people, they came by choice, and they went back to wherever they came from, whether that was Africa or, France or whatever. But then, the second shipment of people were brought to America. They're supposed to be taken back, but we weren't. And, yeah, a lot of culture got lost, and a lot of identity was lost in that time. So whatever religion everybody was going by, they no longer, could go by it. And that was very difficult. But at the same time, I love being a Christian. I love the fact that Jesus loves me. I love the fact that God sent his only son to die for my sins, because it's like, dude, I can't tell you how many times God has either gotten me out of a situation or he's just blessed me randomly. And after studying, other religions or other practices of spirituality, well, stop throwing him back there. He just jumped on the bed because he's mad. As far as okay, let's separate spirituality from religious. Christianity is the most structured and organized religion that teaches you how to be a good human being.
Yes.
Other religions, they have the same principles. Pretty much every religion has the same principle, but it's just very different. It tells you, Christianity teaches you day by day how to be a regular person. A lot of other religions teach you the basis of being in that religion, but sometimes, I don't know if people get confused or what, but the problem that I have with Christianity is the people. I don't have a problem with Christianity at all, because I wouldn't follow the religion if I wasn't a Christian, if I didn't like it, but it's the fact that people cherry pick from the Bible, people take a lot of things out of context, people just plain don't abide by the Bible at all. And that is the thing that I'm really not understanding about Christianity in America, because that was the whole reason we came to this country, for religious freedom. But we're expressing religious freedom, but we're not even abiding by the religion that we truly freely want to abide by. And that bothers me. I don't even understand how that makes sense. We give, for one thing, our government gives everybody the right to worship whatever religion, whatever God they want to serve. But, okay, go find your cars to put in it. Yeah, go get it. And then a lot of people get mad when you see somebody wearing a hijab, or you see Jewish people with their garments and stuff, and it's how are you mad at somebody who's actually following their religion and you're not? you don't even have a right to be upset. You're not even following your religion properly. So, I don't know. Whole thing is weird. I did not even intend to talk about that, especially for so long. But, anyway, this is my hair. I'm kind of digging it. I am going to, like, change it up and stuff as the days go on, but I'm kind of digging it. It makes me look a little bit older, which I do like. Yeah. So, anyway, happy Black History Month. That was kind of a rant that I didn't intend to go on. So, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, Rainicorns.